Hi everybody. I just wanted to make a quick video to talk to you about something very important today. I want to talk to the church. I want to talk to the saints, the prayer warriors, to all believers in Christ about healing. If you've been connected to me for any period of time on social media, you would know that I've been sharing my testimony for the last 12 years. I went through a 3-year period of sickness where I had various problems going on, including ovarian cancer, including a bowel obstruction. Between 2006 and 2009, I had 4 major surgeries, 4 blood transfusions, collectively 160 staples between all those surgeries. One was to remove the cancer, and another was to remove the bowel obstruction. And I have spent the last 12 years praising God and sharing my testimony of His goodness and sharing my testimony of His miracles. He is good and His mercy endures forever. He is always to be praised. What I wanted to share with you today is that after that period of time in my life, in more recent years, I would even say in more recent years because it was before then, I felt in my spirit that God was speaking to me about cooperating in my own healing and doing what it takes to maintain my health. So God started speaking to me about nutrition, or I started hearing in my spirit about changing my diet. We have so much sickness and disease going on right now. It is insane. Anytime you go onto social media and go through your news feed, on many days, for me, it seems like nothing but prayer requests. Not that I'm even in the prayer group, because I got a few different groups. I got the prayer room, I have the faith and nutrition group, I got Rebuilding Black America, and a couple other groups. But I don't even have to go into the prayer group just to see my news feed flooded with prayer requests. And most of those prayer requests seem to be for healing because someone has been diagnosed with some type of illness or sickness or disease, or they're trying to prevent from losing a limb, or they don't want to die from COVID, or whatever it is. There are a lot of prayer requests out here because we know God can do miracles. By the same token, God expects us to do the practical things we need to do in order to avoid sickness. Whatever a man sows is what he reaps. When I was in elementary school, there used to be this big giant poster on the wall. It was of kind of an animated lion, and there were all these nutritious foods. It was an illustration. All these nutritious foods were inside this lion, and they formed the lion. And because the food was what made the lion a strong lion. And it said, "You are what you eat." Now, I was in about the second or third grade, so I didn't really know exactly what that meant, but it was a seed. So later in life, I finally figured out that it's telling us that if you want to be strong, you have to eat the healthy things that's going to make your body strong, that's going to help your body fight off sickness and disease. If we eat the type of garbage that we've been taught to eat, the typical American diet, those prayer requests are going to continue, including the prayer requests that I was putting up, or and that I have put up in the past. Those will continue to go forth asking for prayers for, I need a miracle now. I need to be healed. I don't want to lose my vision. This is the prayer requests that are going forth. People saying like they've been diagnosed with diabetes and several different other things. So we want to change that. I'm here today to encourage you all to start paying attention to your diet. Start paying attention to your food choices. If you're one of those people who get mad at other people who you see trying to do better with their diet and you think they're stupid and you have this mentality, I'm never going to stop eating this or I'm never going to stop eating that because that's what you're used to eating. Stop criticizing other people and pray about whether you need to make a change, because what you put in your body is going to make all the difference in the world. So, one thing I want to tell everyone about today is a nutrition program, a coaching program that's going on right now. It's a 10-week program and it's with an organization that I've been a part of for 2 years. It's called Heal Thyself Detroit. Right now, Heal Thyself Detroit is hosting a 10-week Zoom series on nutrition. I'm looking at the flyer right now, and I'm going to put it up in whatever groups that I put this video in. I'm going to put it up. It's a 10-week session, and it's offering you 10 weeks of coaching for a very, very small amount, for a very, very nominal price. So it actually started this week. It started March 2nd, but March 2nd, if you missed the March 2nd, you didn't really miss a whole lot because it was mainly introductions and overview, and the replay is also available if you decide to become involved in the program. The reason why I wanted to tell people about this program is because right now, a lot of people are looking to achieve better health. A lot of people are looking to change their eating habits. Some people are looking to go vegan. Not everyone is looking to go vegan, but just to adopt better eating habits. And I'm just here to share with you that this program has helped me tremendously over the last 2 years. And I just wanted to let everybody know about it. As a matter of fact, I went through a detox with this program back in November. I had been diagnosed as pre diabetic. Um, and my A1C number that determines the level of prediabetes dropped. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure, all types of other issues. My cholesterol dropped 60 points. My blood pressure dropped and stabilized. My health was transformed to the point that when I went to the doctor, he asked me what I had been doing. He asked me the specifics of it. And he specifically told me if all my patients did what you're doing, you would put me out of business. He told me that if everyone made the proper food choices, that they would put the medical establishment out of business. So that tells me that God gave us the remedy to not only get healed, but to stay healthy and to not ever have to be in a position to have to go to the doctor or to have surgery. I really believe that if we were all to follow the proper diet, I believe what my doctor said, we wouldn't have need of any of that. But either way, I understand that we're not perfect and we're not going to make perfect choices, but we need to make significantly better choices. And I forgot to mention that all these things that I was able to achieve in terms of dropping my cholesterol, dropping my blood pressure, dropping the pre-diabetes diagnosis were all without medication. It was simply from making proper food choices. And I think a lot of people are scared to change their diet because they think that if they start eating a healthy diet that the food is not going to taste good. You're just going to be eating bland, terrible food all day, every day. No. It's just like anything else. You have to learn anytime you're doing something new, you got to learn it and you got to learn how to make your food taste good. When you change to a healthy diet, you're also going to be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables in the forms of smoothies and different things. And so it's about getting the right recipes and making your salads taste good and being able to switch it up and not just do the same old all the time. But it's definitely not a boring diet. It's just about adapting something new, sticking to it, and learning it. So I want to see the church healed. I want to see saints, believers healed. And it's always great to have some type of coaching or some type of support system. And that's why I'm sharing this info with you. So I'm just going to share a little bit with you now, and then I'm going to post the information in the group. I think I already mentioned that this already started, but you can still get in on it. It started March 2nd with the introduction overview. Um, it's going to be sessions all the way up through May 4th, each week on Tuesdays. And what you're going to have are expert coaches, expert nutritionists, expert herbalists, people in the field of nutrition and healthy eating, teaching you how to get your life together, how to get your diet together. And then you're going to be paired with a coach that is going to personally coach you each week. I believe it's a 1 hour coaching session that you will receive each week. And if you're in Metro Detroit, guess what? You're going to get free smoothies all week from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. How cool is that? We all love Tropical Smoothie Cafe. So you get that, you get coach support, you're going to get nurse support, presentation materials, guides, you're going to get a free recipe book and handouts. And so your expense, it's the program is $100 for the 10 weeks, which is nothing, because I know nutrition coaches who charge $1,000 for coaching one day, not for 10 weeks. So that would be a good investment if you really want to see your health transformed, if you really want to get healthy and stay healthy and not have to beg for a miracle each week, even though miracles are great. I encourage you to look into this program. When I post the information, it'll tell you how you can get involved. You can also inbox me if you have any questions, or you can post questions. Feel free to post questions in the thread. Thank you so much. Love you all.